Africa show, and I'm back to you again because I'm getting feedback that my first live recording was the volume was not good. It was not, it didn't have volume. I guess all I was trying to say is the you know, I kind of like heard the unfortunate news about the death or the passing of the president of Tanzania, Mr. Magufuli, and that hit me like a ton of bricks. It hit me like a ton of bricks because there's been so much that this man has been doing for our continent and for our people, okay, and especially for the people of Tanzania. Let me tell you a little bit about his achievements. Like when he became president of Tanzania, he of course he came into a lot of hello sis, hello Bijunia, welcome sis. We mourn a great hero. We mourn one of the great sons of Africa. And if you're here, please hit the like button. A lot of this, should be happening. A lot of people must come out and speak of this man. If they knew him or didn't know him, or if they had any kind of good, will for this man, they must come out and speak. At least we can speak about our loss. At least we can speak about the people that we cherish. At least we can speak about the people that we hold dear. If you're here, kindly hit the like button. And we mourn one true son of Africa. May he rest in power. Mr. Magufuli, may you rest in power. And to all the people of Tanzania who are currently mourning, I'd like to say, be strong, be courageous, because we mourn with you. One true leader of our continent has left us. But you know what? As he's passing on, may he rest in power. May he live on in power. May he live on in power. Because his spirit is not the one that wants to rest. His spirit is the one that wants to, motivate his people, to motivate people to be, free. And there's one thing that marked his existence on earth. One thing that marked his rise to power is the desire for freedom for his people. A lot is going on out there. If you check mainstream media, it's like there's so much that is happening on mainstream media, and they're like literally mocking this man for his views on COVID-19. And, kind of like woke up to this barrage of headlines. Like an African leader has fallen, and mainstream media is like first to announce, and call him names. But gone are the days where we used to believe everything we hear. Gone are the days where we used to, just accept it when, such things are said about the good people or the good leaders of Africa. An Iroko tree has fallen, indeed. A mighty tree has fallen, indeed. One of the good ones have left us. So I'm actually doing this live again because my audio for the first live was kind of distorted and people couldn't hear me. But this is something that, I want to say. This is something that I want to talk about because we cannot no longer let other people control our narrative, how we feel about some of these things. He represented hope to so many people. It doesn't even matter. We may not, I didn't know him personally. I only saw the proof of his work. I only saw his footprints, and he represented hope to so many people. Now you guys can see how, you know, our presidents are treated when they don't play ball. You guys can see, you know, you don't play ball, you don't fit into the narrative. This is what happens. But it doesn't matter, because we know. And I personally want to thank this man for everything that he's represented for his people, for everything, you know. And I truly pray, I truly pray that he's reincarnated at a time that, you know, Africa might mostly need him. I know he's resting in the bosom of our ancestors. I know he's resting. And thank you for your comment. Minnie Keita says, who will stand for Africa now? Yeah. Who has the balls? Who has the balls now to stand for Africa? Because if you do, and you know, we just all of us, we just have to realize that if we're not willing to give, then we must not be willing to get. He's given the ultimate. He's given the ultimate to stand with his beliefs, to stand for the people that he believes in. This is the ultimate, yo. If a man can give anything, if a man can give anything, then I continue to mourn with the people of Africa throughout the African diaspora. We have lost one. We have lost one true son of Africa. And I continue to mourn with everyone who knew what this man stood for. And trust me, like, not many people, you know, I was watching local news this morning, and I could see some of the, you know, media presenters talk about, oh, well, Magufuli was doubting COVID, and now COVID killed him. How did you know? If you have proof that COVID killed him, why don't you bring it along? But at least give respect to one son of Africa who chose to believe in his truth. Give respect to one son of Africa who chose to believe and stand by his truth. And for all those who go about saying this and that about Magufuli, do you get intelligence briefing every morning? Do you? So you think you want to follow mainstream media and say the things you say? Do you get intelligence briefing, you know, every morning from your state intelligence committee or bureau or authority? Do you? So if you don't, then you must learn to give respect to the decision of some of these leaders, especially those who dare to stand out from the rest. There's so much that, you know, I really want to say, but I don't want to sound political right now. I just want to mourn with the people of Tanzania. It's our loss. All of us, we lost together. We all lost together. And may we never forget his legacy and what he stood for. May we never forget how much he protected his people from dangers that they themselves didn't even know existed. May we never forget the desire for this man to create a safe harbor for an Africa that, you know, would thrive and prosper in our belief in nature, in our relationship with Mother Earth, and with our relationship with the Odomankoma. As I'm speaking with you, there are numerous thousands, if not millions, of African children who don't even know who they are. They don't know their ancestors. They're not even able to speak their mother tongue. But our leaders are quick to go and believe what, other people say. They are quick to implement all kinds of rubbish in our educational systems. They're quick to just go out there and then just join the narrative. If these leaders are truly our leaders, would they not care that our languages are getting lost? Language is everything. Communication is everything. Would they not care? Magufuli was one of the people who adopted Swahili as the official national language for Tanzania. Let me ask you, if you want to care somebody, is it not words, language that you use? And in the same way, if you want to bless somebody, is it not words, language that you use? So, if you are a group of people and you are losing your language, your means of communication, your language is your gift that your ancestors left you. Why? Because your language is coded with solutions, is coded with your struggles, is coded with everything that you need to continue to propagate your race. By denying your language, by denying yourself, you are denying your very existence. And the fact that I'm even speaking to you in English so you can understand me is proof that there's a problem. How many presidents in Africa actually understands this? The disconnect with our ancestors, with our roots, with who we are, it equals the disconnect with our own languages as Africans, our own cultures as Africans. We have all indeed lost a great son of Africa. You may not know at this moment as I'm speaking with you, but that is our truth too. That is our truth. And you know what? The price for leaders who try to even dream of taking us out of this hole is steep. The price is steep. We mourn with the people of Tanzania. I mourn with every single person watching me. I say, you know what? Let us be strong together. Let us be strong together. I'm definitely coming your way again. We are going to remember him. We're not going to remember him with the headlines. Have you seen the headlines? Guys, Google Magufuli's passing or the death of Magufuli and look at mainstream media headlines. There's subtle undertones of mockery in there. Some of the titles, COVID skeptic president of Africa dies. Some of the titles are just annoying to read. It's like they're having a feast, like a party, a jubilation that, oh, the odd one is removed. The odd one out is removed. I mean, why make it this obvious? Why make it this obvious? Why use those titles? Is it allegedly a warning? Is it allegedly a warning sign to other African leaders to say, hey, you better toe the line. You better stay in line? Allegedly. You know, in Akan, we say demi fedie odupon etutu. Demi fedie, a mighty tree has fallen. A mighty tree has fallen. Magufuli was one of the good ones, guys. One of the good ones. And do not be party. And when you hear anyone disrespect his name, because going forward, that is what the narrative is going to be. They will try to tarnish his name. They will try to paint him out to be a monster, to say, oh, he didn't protect his people from what? He didn't protect his people from what? Wake up, Africa. Wake up. Wake up. Why was this man not protected? Why was he not protected? Wake up. Today is a day of mourning. Declare today a day of mourning and tell your children about this man. Tell the people the good deeds. Share this video. We remember Magufuli. We remember Magufuli. He was one of the good ones, guys. He was one of the good ones. This is where I end this session. We'll definitely come your way again. Stay strong, stay intelligent, stay awake. Start daring to allow yourself to see something else, something different from what you have been conditioned to know. It is by opening yourself up that the energy of our ancestors can come in and try to show you things and open your eyes to see what's going on out there. There's a lot that must not be said on this kind of media. There's a lot. And so I hold myself. But at least I can share with you in your sadness. I can share with you. But we will mourn for a day. We will mourn for 2 days. We will mourn for 3 days. But after that, you have to rise up and build. After that, it requires of you and I to rise up and build. That is what is required of us. We cannot be losing our leaders that stand up, and then we come out and we say our leaders are puppets. Well, guess what? When they try to stand up, I am not here to accuse anybody, but I'm here to say it as, you know, I see it. And you have to remember this man. We are mourning. Ubuntu. I am, because you are. He was, because we were. It is just only the Ubuntu spirit that can connect us and can raise a leader who actually understands. You know, it's phenomenal. You and I, we hear nothing, we know nothing. But those in power, they know so much. And when they decide to step out of line, we should count that lucky. We should count that lucky, because they have the world thrown at their feet, as well as information that you and I don't have. But then they choose us. That is what is phenomenal about this. They choose us, you and I. They choose us. That is who our leaders, who try to even do anything. That is who our leaders are. And there are so many examples of them and how they ended up. Anyways, the story of Africa will not end with Magufuli. The story of our awakening, the story of our rising will not end with the death of Magufuli, because what is written is written. What is about to happen will happen. If you're here, please hit the like button and kindly share this video. Help us mourn a great leader. Help us. Join us mourn a great leader. Join us mourn the losing of a true son of Africa. Thank you so much. And I say Ubuntu. Let the Ubuntu spirit rekindle you. Let this loss open your eyes to see clearly.